I am a poor Nimbus. I don't have anything. I've got nothing. I'm sitting here in my base in all of its splendor and grandeur and glory, and I look through my stuff and I see nothing. Don't worry about that. I look, 18 diamonds. That's it. Only 18 diamonds. Only 18 diamonds, and let me just cover this up real quick. 18 diamonds. I'm poor. I have no waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs inside of my valuables box. If you look in here, this shulker, this yellow shulker, this is my valuables. This is everything I hold dear in this world. There are no waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs in there. I mean, how am I going to go on like this? The answer is I'm not. I'm not going to go on like this. This just simply cannot stand. I need to open up shops, and I need to open up a lot of them. I need to open up 4. It's not 4. It's 3. There's 3. 4 was a misdirect. I was joking about the 4. I need to open up 3 brand new shops in order to find my waxed, lightly weathered, cut copper stairs. Let's go do that. So we've claimed an area of the shopping district. This particular one. In fact, you can kind of read there, it says claimed by Inept. And you're looking at Inept. The arrow was placed there because Naughty came through and placed numbers on all of the lots so that we can very easily choose which ones we want. And this one's mine. So I want to build a shop here. And I want to build the shop that's going to sell the things that I get from the Piglin Trading Hall. So let's get to it. This one I have done in creative first. I actually made progress. I'm doing things in creative before anyways, let's get to it. Here's the time lapse of me copying the build from creative into survival with all the material. Go! And with that, we are 100% fully build complete. We are not build complete. Why would you expect a time lapse from me that was actually build complete? There's a couple things missing, but this is the interior. This is where we're going to be selling things. I have to go over and stock up this shop. This is kind of an example of what I want to do with kind of the terraforming, and that's why I say we're not complete, because it's not done. It's not fully finished. We'll go ahead and throw some this in here. Just to give it a little bit more like natural look and feel. And yeah, so I do have to finish up with these parts of it, but otherwise than that, the build itself is fully complete. I also took out the lava when I grew that tree. Forgot that trees occupy any liquid space as well, so got some work to do with that. But stocking the shop, finishing the terraforming. Of course, it's at sunrise because I always show you the mansion, or am around the mansion at sunrise. Sunset. I meant sunset. But yeah, we're all done. Okay, for real this time, this shop is done. It is fully stocked. We have fire charges, nether bricks, obsidian, quartz, arrows, spectral arrows, blackstone, soul sand, leather, string, and crying obsidian. The string is literally free. Please take it. Nimbuses, please take it. Please take the string. I do not want the string. Please take it. Other than that, all of the landscaping is done. We'll do a little flyby real quick just to go ahead and take a look at it. It definitely fills the space for sure, the space that was allocated. But yeah, all of the landscaping's done. Some trees are in there. And this shop's name, I'm not going to let you see it. You almost saw it. You almost saw it. If you paused the video, you probably saw it. But this shop's name is the Piglet Fort. I love the name of it. It's a little tiny fort for piglets to live in and sell their stuff that I brutally took from. Actually, I didn't brutally take it from anyone. This isn't a farm. I'm paying them for this. I'm paying the piglins to give me stuff. So, yep, this is a shop by Inepticor. But yeah, hope you like that, and let's move on. I know I told you that the Piglet Fort is 100% done, that everything has been decorated, everything has been stocked, but I came back after a day and I missed a spot. I missed a spot. I'm going to sit in this hole and think about what I've done and think about how much I've lied to you. Also, I'm going to fix it. Oh, come on. I was gonna place that and be like, okay, now we're done, and then I just placed it the wrong way. So we're gonna take this again. We're gonna go like this. Now we are done. 100%. 100%. I won't touch the shop again. I promise. So I'm sitting here, just relaxing inside of my mansion, walking around, looking for things to clean up, making some plans for decorations and renovations, and then I get judged. I am massively judged by a sheep. Now you may be wondering, how do I get judged by a sheep? Well, if you look out this window, judgy sheep. I kind of wanted to start building this. This is the automatic smelter. There's such an easy way to get over this, and I always take the hard way. This is the automatic smelter. I have it turned off at the moment just because we're having lag issues, and we're currently working through some things. The Nimbuses and I are currently working through one of the toughest fights of our lives, lag. However, I turned off everything so that it wouldn't be adding to the lag on the server. This smelter is amazing. Like, this is probably the best smelter that I've ever built. It's obviously not done or decorated yet, but I do want to get to working on finishing out the build of this. Essentially what happens is all of the cactus, the only thing this works for is cactus. You can see in here, like, the only thing that's in this minecart, cactus. That's it. This is solely dedicated to harvesting and smelting cactus into green dye. I have quite a bit of it at the moment, and that's right before I stopped it. This thing can put out a consistent stream of green dye. A consistent stream. Like, I will never need green dye without coming here and grabbing all that I need. I really like the floor pattern on this. These ones are really actually super simple to make, and I'm going to do this the hard way again. These ones are actually super simple to make. All you have to do is put power rails on top of hoppers that are fed into furnaces, and then on the back of it, you can see over there, I've covered it up on most sides. But on the back of it, if you feed something into the back, you can see the hopper. See the hopper? There's a hopper there. There's a hopper with power. It's the same setup as the top, but the hoppers are facing into the furnaces. You go ahead and you put coal in there, which is what this is. You put coal or any other fuel source, and it will be automatically fed into each of the furnaces here. So you have automatic fuel and automatic smelting, and when that's all done, all of these hoppers are faced into each other. So when this particular furnace drops when it finishes smelting, it will drop it into this hopper. It'll come around, go wee, and into this chest, which then I had to make it bigger because I was running out of space because it was so much green wool or green dye. So it's relatively simple to make. Super happy to do kind of a tutorial on, if you're interested, on how to build this one in particular, because a lot of the ones that you'll see are very line shaped. They all go in a straight line. I kind of wanted to curve it around, make it take up the space that is there instead of trying to make a space for it. We are going to get into building the decorations of this out, as well as the building that's going to be sitting on top of this, where the wool is. I do hope that the time lapse is shorter than me building the starter base. This isn't as big of a building. I've purposely made it quite a bit smaller to kind of emphasize that, as well as put the form and function of what I need to in here, which is a redstone shop. This is going to be the server's first redstone shop, as well as a ore harvesting tower, maybe a little bit taller. I don't know. You're going to see in the time lapse, which is going to happen now. Let me be the first to welcome you to Midnight Redstone, a service from Inepticor. I've had so much fun with this build. Honestly, this has been one of the funnest builds that I've worked on. I'm so happy with it, with the globe and the little pedestal down here that's kind of just holding it up and making sure that Midnight Redstone and the giant redstone logo, I guess, is like fully visible from the mansion. It's fully visible from anywhere in the server. Yeah, you can go anywhere in the server and you'll be able to see this. Look, I go over here, I'm able to see it. I go over here, I'm able to see it. That's pretty much everywhere in the server. That's everywhere in the server, but I'm in love with it. I absolutely love the concept. I absolutely love what I'm going to be doing with it, and let me tell you what that is. I want to turn this into a surface shop. I want to build redstone, and I want to build the Nimbuses redstone machines, and because of that, I want them to pay me for it. That sounds a little bit weird, but I need a motivating factor to build redstone machines because I have been working on my build and design this season. This definitely tops it. Tops it, like quite literally is topping my island. This is higher than the starter base. I know I said that there was going to be some other things here. I lied. I was wrong. I changed my mind. And when I changed my mind, I just built this because this is cooler and I like this more. But I love the little minimalist redstone block. Let's take a little bit of a further look away real quick just to kind of take it all in. Yeah, I am a fan. Me. I'm a fan of something I made, and I love it. And I love the little pedestal and everything. I want to take a look at it from the mansion just to kind of get a good view of it. Yep, still a fan. We are going to be working on the interior of it. There's not a whole lot to do on the interior because really the only thing I want to do with it is to not die. Really the only thing I want to do with it is to put little tiny redstone contraptions around as a little bit of a testament and or not testament, but testimonial to my services. And we also need to wait for the Nimbuses to sign up. So we're going to get to doing that now. So the basics of this are now fully finished. I know there's not a whole lot of interior here, but yeah, we have the order book and we have a very simple redstone machine. The plan here is to just kind of like, as I feel inspired to build something redstone-y, just start putting components in here and kind of filling up this space with redstone components that people can test and have fun with. I will also probably use this for skulk sensor testing, as that is something that I have not done yet and really definitely want to do. I've done a little bit, but not a whole lot. Anyways, Nimbuses are free to come in here, grab the book, and look through it. This is the Midnight Redstone Order Book. Welcome to Midnight Redstone, a service from Inepticore. Ever find yourself wanting a redstone machine but not wanting to be bothered to build it? Have you come to the right place? Continued. Midnight Redstone will deliver high quality, lag friendly, functional redstone machines to you overnight. To request a redstone machine, leave your name, what type of machine you want, and where you want it in this book on the next empty page. Inept's note: quotes for payment will be based on size, complexity, materials provided, and how much Inept will enjoy the challenge of building the machine. Example order on the next page, and this is it. Nimbuses can come in, leave their name, leave the machine that they want to have built, or at least a short description of the machine they want to have built, where they want to have built it, and then when they want it to be completed as well. And then we have this blank page here, so this is now fully open. Midnight Redstone, a service from Inepticore, is now fully open and ready to be Nimbused. It's ready to be Nimbused. My island is starting to look absolutely fantastic. I love it. Obviously there's some things we need to clean up, like the, dirt and the beacon and other things that we want to clean up, but I love how it's starting to turn out. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Seriously, hi. I did something. I did a wither. And I have a bunch of stuff. That's what I currently have on me. I've been here for about maybe about an hour, crafting up bone blocks and everything like that, and my goodness, it is loud. But I have some good coal and enough wither skeleton skulls to make a beacon shop. We're making a beacon shop called Bringing Home the Beacon. Of course it's going to be called Bringing Home the Beacon. Anyways, let's go ahead and go do that. This is one of the easiest builds that I've done, and that is all thanks to a YouTuber called IanX04. IanX04 has a series called Minecraft Elegance, and this is one of those series that essentially makes it super easy to build very useful, very useful contraptions like this. I followed his video tutorial, and I will link that in the description, as well as a shout out. And massive thanks to IanX04 for discovering this and building it, and then doing a tutorial on it. It has been an absolute saved my beacon. I'm sorry, I'll jar myself for that one. I will jar myself for that one. Over to the villagers to go ahead and grab the glass we need for the beacons. Over to the gold farm / piglin trading hall to get what we need for the obsidian. That's not 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 obsidian. That's obsidian. And to craft the beacons. I got too much obsidian. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'm putting it back. I'm putting it back. Look, it's back. Back where it belongs. We're good. This is for ENX04 saving my beacon joke. The shopping district is coming together really, really nicely, including the little mini bounce trampoline thing that's there. Piglet forts over there, wool farms over there, and Zephyrus's cat cafe is on the left of the screen. I'm not showing something on purpose. So what we want to do, and we got a little bit of a train station starting over here, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, so to wrap up this episode and finish with our Shopstravaganza, we are going to go ahead and build out the beacon shop. Now, I spent a little bit of time on this. It's going to be relatively small, but there is going to be some redstone involved, and I'm looking forward to not telling any of the Nimbuses about this. No Nimbus is going to know about it until they buy a beacon, and then something's going to happen. I'm super excited for them to see this. I'm super excited for them to experience the magic that is bringing home the beacon. So let's get to it. You'll watch a short time lapse, and then we're going to go into the redstone and see how it works. Well, not see how it works, but do a little demonstration at least. Here we go. And there we have it. Like I said, it was going to be small, and it is small. I like it though. The stock is very clearly in stock or out of stock. I missed 2 beacons. There's supposed to be 2 beacons there. Now that looks nicer, right? 1 beacon, 5 diamonds, leave the payment chest. Leave payment in the chest behind you, which is this one, which is conspicuously facing away from us. And you may notice it's a trapped chest. So that's where the redstone comes in. You may have seen some of it during the time lapse. I love the roof. I love the roof. I really like the birch that Zephyrus has inside of his cat cafe. I was struggling because I didn't want this to look like a separate thing. I didn't want it to like clash styles completely. I was honestly planning on building this 100% differently than it currently is. But it's so close and connected to the cat cafe that I didn't want to just ruin the style. So I also didn't want to do birch. I didn't want to do some more wood. Oh, birch? That's birch, right? That's birch. I didn't want to do any more wood, and also it's sunset. Of course it's sunset, because I'm filming. That's why it's sunset. So I decided to go with the cut sandstone. I've been collecting a lot of sand and figured I could actually use some. And I love the style of the wood coming through the stone. I really like this. I really like this build. We have the beacons there, just kind of like flexing. That's what it is. This is just a flex. This is just a flex that I have so many beacons, and I have so many beacons that I'm decorating with them and not even selling them. Those ones aren't for sale. That's not for sale. These ones are for sale. This one's not for sale because I just want to flex. Let's figure out what would happen if somebody were to purchase an item I'm a Nimbus. Oh my good, my stars. Oh my stars, look at this. Bring home the beacon. I should bring home the beacon. Thank you, Inepticor. I'm gonna walk in here, la 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 la. I'm gonna grab my diamonds. Nice. I am all set to be super powerful Nimbus now. Let's see. Payment goes in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Ooh, what was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that sound? I really. Okay, I need to just pay and get out of here. Let's just put payment in and get out of here. I love it. Honestly, I've been playing with this quite a bit. I just gonna sit here and like watch as this comes up. But like, I love that the delay is just barely perfect for what I was looking for. And yeah, I'm hoping that is a very, very pleasant surprise for all the Nimbuses who buy beacons. We have done quite a lot here, and you may have noticed some things pop up while I was working on this episode, like the cat cafe and the trampoline, and the sheep wool shop. We have done quite a bit. We have gone all the way from, I don't have any rockets on me. We've gone all the way from building out this to building out this, and finally building out that. That ends this Shopstravaganza episode. We're going to be rich. Next episode that you see us in, we're gonna have all the diamonds. All the diamonds on the server are going to be in my pockets. I'm gonna have pockets full of diamonds. So join us for that, and I will see you soon. Bye.
I was born next to a bear. I don't know how to say this in any other way. I was born next to a bear, okay?